to get a dunk that you would make sure that this one went down. And it seemed like you did okay and got a tech. Has someone already offered to pay the fine that comes with that? And what did you think of that play?
Yeah, I was just a little overexcited, but I got a technical. But my teammates, I had 2 teammates said that they'll pay the fine, so it's all good. And yeah, I'm finishing everything for sure.
Which 2?
Which 2? Kyrie and James. Both of them said they'll pay it for me, so I'm not worried about it at all.
There you go.
Yeah.
And Kyrie referred to you as the alchemist. Why does he call you that?
Oh, because of the book, The Alchemist. It's a book that he actually recommended for me to read, and it's just big. I got The Journey is the Reward tattooed on my back, and we always talk about it and we relate, our lives, our journeys to that.
Brian Lewis with the New York Post.
I mean, it's obviously from game 1 to game 2. I mean, how much more comfortable are you already feeling defensively? I mean, your impact on this game defensively was pretty apparent even from the opening minutes.
Yeah, I felt a lot more comfortable defensively, but there were a few plays, probably like three plays where, I didn't talk and I gave up some open shots. So I still have a long way to go, but I was able to get in there and make some really good plays for the team defensively. And I feel like that just does it's good. It brings a lot of energy, and we need that, especially coming off the bench. So, I am feeling more comfortable though, for sure.
Alex Schiffer with The Athletic.
Hey, Nick, you kind of just touched on this, but second game back, and you this morning touched on coming back to a team with a lot of new guys. And just where do you kind of feel you're at with the chemistry with James and Landry and some of the guys that you hadn't played with last season?
Yeah, I still have a long way to go, definitely. But when you're playing with high-level players, James, Landry, guys that have been around for a little bit, it's not that hard. Like I said earlier, basketball is basketball. The game is pretty simple. James today, he made up a play, elbow, for me to catch the ball at the elbow, and I caught the ball and got an easy bucket. I mean, that in itself is big, and I told him appreciate it, and I look forward to continuing to build with these guys.
Christian Winfield with the New York Daily News.
Hey, Nick, kind of following up on that, you kind of have a luxury in being able to play with guys like Kevin, guys like James, guys like Kyrie, who have more all-star appearances in the last few years than most players see in their entire careers. I mean, what's it like just being able to pick their brains and learn from them on a daily basis? It's
huge, and especially with me being able to be out there now and getting a feel for it and the experience and the pedigree that the things that they know and that knowledge that they're able to pour into me, is big. And I look forward to continuing to pick their brains and just learning in battle. That's the best way to learn. I've been out this year. I've been out, so actually being out there playing, getting a feel for everything, it's nice to be out there. And Jeff, DJ, even those guys, they've been around for 10 plus years, so they're also pouring a lot into me. So that's good.
Bruce Beck with NBC New York.
Nick, you're well read with the Pyramids of Egypt, The Alchemist. That's really good stuff, by the way.
That's great book.
What's it like being a role player on a team that has so many weapons? How do you embrace that aspect?
Honestly, for a guy with my skill set, it makes it easy. And you have the guys around me, TLC, Landry, James, whoever it may be, you have to respect those guys. You have to respect them out there. So it opens up the floor. And I haven't showed half of what I have in my bag, but it just makes it easy for somebody like me. It creates a lot of space, and it's one-on-one, and it's going to be fun.
Back to Alex Schiffer with The Athletic.
Yeah, just a quick one for you, Nick. Have you felt any rust given the long layoff you've had coming in and playing 2 quick games like that, or you feel fine?
No, I definitely feel a lot of rust. It's my wind. I got to get my wind back, and stuff is moving pretty fast. But even today, from last game, it's definitely starting to slow down. And I'm sure that once I continue to play more and more games, everything will slow down for me. And I just got to stay confident, and that mental part is gonna be big. Not getting too high, not getting too low. Today was a good game, but you always got to stay even keel. That's something that I'm I'm really focusing on.
Christian Winfield.
Nick, I remember last year you talking about letting that 3-ball fly. I know you haven't gotten a chance to get one up in these 2 games, but just talk about how much work you've been able to put in that, and where are you on your 3-point shot now?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm doing whatever the team needs me to do. I'm definitely take some threes, make some threes, but that's something that'll come along. And I've been able to put a lot of work in, and I had surgery on my shooting shoulder, so I had to really focus on my mechanics and kind of reteaching myself how to shoot, and that's been a process. But I've been working on my 3-ball, and that's something that you all will see for sure.
Last question, Matt Brooks with Nets Daily.
Hey Nick, just playing with James, are you having moments where you're almost wondering, like, how did he even find me for that look? And what do you, for you, what do you think that's going to do for your game, just playing with somebody that can pass like that?
Yeah, his basketball IQ is extremely high. He tells me things, and he even just on the court, just on the fly, like I said earlier, just putting his guys in spots to succeed, and that's huge. And then he can also score pretty much whenever he wants. So I look forward to, like I said, building that chemistry, and the sky is the limit.